Also, yeah, full disclosure, this will, the menu's probably going to come up in Spanish. It will switch to English as soon as we go. I think it detects, what your Steam language is after you start the game. But yeah, we should be good, so no worries. Also, full disclosure, like these are all going to be on a playlist for Next Fest. Some of them might not been demos that were thrown up for Next Fest, but there's a few that are from the Wholesome Direct, which was like 2 days before, and it's like, well, we're just gonna lump it all in. All right. Anyway, the sound of the alarm clock drags me out of the dream I was having. And it must have been a good one, because it left a sweet aftertaste. Been a long time since I last felt like this. Well, I gotta get up. I don't want to stay in bed late. Change my clothes and wear my usual work clothes. Then, when I'm ready to go down to the kitchen, I can only think of the coffee I need to drink. I mean, same. Alright, what do we got? Oh, it kind of wheels around, and yeah, if you go fast, it bounces the screen around. It's kind of cute. And I like that it like glides back. Okay, so we've got an exit. Can I go back to bed? As tempting as it may be, I shouldn't get back in bed. I need... At least I need a little caffeine through my body. Okay. I could otherwise fall asleep again, and I got things to do. I don't know what that's like. I'm kidding. All those things brought me a lot of memories. In the end, it's a lot of years living in this house. Grandpa's house. Plus, I usually keep everything. However, it's true that there are a lot of things I don't use anymore. I should donate whatever's in a good state and throw the rest away. They just take up space. But it's so much. Like, it's like they're tied to my memories. Sentimentality will be the death of us all. I got one of my drawers full of t-shirts I don't even wear anymore. I know that feeling. I should really get new clothes. But it's a drag. Not sure if attachment or laziness. Or maybe both. It's probably laziness. I'll get to it next week. Alright, well, I'm guessing this is the way to the kitchen. Such a perfect day to go to the beach. It's a shame being an adult and having to work. Though if I don't have a lot to do, maybe I'll go on a stroll later. Oh, maybe... Oh, that's the door to the kitchen. Ah, okay. Well, I'm guessing that's the bathroom. Or is that the kitchen? Oh, no, that's a mocha pot, not a bidet. I'm sorry. Alright, what do we got here? Let's work right to left. It's so soft I could lie here all day. Lots of evenings Grandpa fell asleep here. But if you dared to switch the TV off, he'd tell you he was watching it. Then he'd show a shy smile. Warmed up my heart. How strange. Still had a painting hung there? I don't remember anything on this side of the wall. I left Grandpa's drawing sketchbook here so that I could go through it whenever I wanted. He used to make such clean, beautiful sketches. This sketchbook is a window to the world through his eyes. Going through Grandpa's recipe notebook always makes me hungry. See if I have time to cook something and remember those flavors. Grandpa always used to stuff it with the best products only. We have a wedge of cheese, some sort of condiment, and leftover nuggets or sausage? He loved to cook. However, right now it's sad looking inside. He's barely enough to survive. Oh wow, when did I buy sugar-free yogurts? That's what that is, okay. Surely I didn't notice when I picked them up at the store. If it wasn't because it's a waste, I'd throw it straight into the bin. Though putting in some sugar isn't a good idea. Chewing through that icky, grainy texture. You could add a little honey or something. There we go. Gonna make some coffee. A heavy one. You never know what surprises your day has in store for you. I fill up the kettle with water and coffee. When it's ready, I look for a mug. I notice that there are a few left. Have they always been so few? I need to buy more. I lean on the worktop and drink calmly. Breathe in. Breathe out. Got a machine head. It is better than the rest. How much do I need these moments? Final sip and I leave the mug in the sink. Now I get to work in the workshop. Alright. putting something here. Okay. So, I guess we're going to the workshop. Yeah, nothing else is interactive. Ooh, baby. That was the workshop. What was this then? Put on my coat and I noticed a sharp pain in my chest. Never felt anything like this. Could be related with the coat. Happened when I touched it. Maybe brought some memory to my mind? I guess, but I'm not sure. In fact, when I think of it, I barely have any specific memory regarding this coat. I don't even know where I bought it. Maybe it was a gift? Only thing I know is that that it could fit two of myself. It's freaking huge. Well, don't want to waste more time. I'll remember eventually. It's been so long that it's okay if I've forgotten. I get close to the memories channeler and I start it. It always takes a bit to start, so I use that time to go on my desk and check the appointments I have for the day. I guess that's the memories channeler? It's like I left the sketch halfway it's done, but I don't even remember what I wanted to do. It's a simple silhouette. Perhaps someone's portrait? I have so much going on in my head. Who knows? Maybe any commission. So I had the feeling that I left it there to cover it in white and start anew. Sometimes I write down ideas for future projects. However, lately, I have a hard time finding inspiration. Yeah, translation's a little rough, but it was probably like... It's better than rolled through Google Translate. Or, if it was rolled through Google Translate, it was cleaned up a bit. Here's where I make the paintings that I use in the Memories channeler. I find creating them relaxing. Maybe this was the desk in question. I don't have any appointment for today, so I can be a bit more relaxed. Less patience every day. My grandpa always wanted me to look after his workshop, that I owned it. Though at this rate, it's going to become a serious problem. I have to find a way to draw more people in. I guess it's some sort of, like, psychology or therapy thing. Drawing things that people prompt me for and then run it through the machine. Maybe I should post an ad on the newspaper. Is that out of fashion now? I'm starting to get overwhelmed, so I'll try to leave it at that. I should check on the Memories channeler, see if it's working properly. Close that. Yeah. Everything seems to be working fine. However, I see something that's not quite right. The option for editing is on. Weird. Oh, I probably edited my own memory of the coat. I'd only turned it on to check my own memories, but I don't remember doing anything like that yesterday. Sure, I turned the channeler off when I finished with the last patient. Huh. Suddenly, something crosses my mind, but I shake at the thought of it. Is it possible that I used it to erase something off my mind? No, it can't be. After the thing with my mother, I promised I wouldn't mess with my mind anymore. Thing is, though, if that's the case, it'd explain a lot of things. It also explained the things that seem to be missing at home. The whole feeling good when I wake up. In case I forced delayed erasure, it would make sense that I don't remember when I left the channeler. I feel how my heartbeat goes faster. It's clear that I messed up with my memories. What could I have modified? Maybe some specific memory? If that's so, I shouldn't have so many gaps in my head. Maybe I just erased it? Maybe I'm a superstar cop? That'd explain everything I can't remember, though I'm not entirely convinced. Another possibility is that I erased my presence in someone's life. The thought of it gives me the creeps. So shades of Eternal Sunshine in there as well. Could I have done that? Feeling such high pressure in my chest that I'm not sure I'll make it through. Then I turn to the easel in the studio. If I deleted my memory, maybe the scribbled canvas could be related. I should look closer. Sketch of a silhouette. As it is, I don't see anything special, but it's the only thing I got. I'll try to put it in the channeler, see if I can figure something out. Okay, it doesn't pick it up as an inventory item. I'm I'm nervous, but I have to figure out what happened. Hopefully it works with this painting, though I have my reservations. Let's see. This is the memory channeler's control panel. I'll set the image on the screen of the scanner, and you gotta choose it from the available ones. In this case, we only have one image, so there's that. Okay. Select. As this is the first time the image is loaded, it's necessary to adjust its levels. I'll be using the arrows to set the levels up or down until the sign. Okay, you just want to hit the lines. Okay. That's what they mean by the sign. I love the little sketch of the body. That's great. Now it's time to associate the loaded memory to my body. I have to stabilize the texts that are blinking. Clicking on them, they get stabilized. You need to keep in mind that they are to be in specific order. If I fail, I have to start all over again. I remember when I was a child and I was with Grandpa that this part seemed like a game to me. Who am I kidding? It still feels that way to this day, and I enjoy it. Okay. No. Okay. No. Okay, so that one... Mouth is first. Mouth, leggy. Mouth, leggy, brain, tummy. Let's go. It looks like there's options for more, too, so I guess as the game progresses, you have to do more difficult stacks. Then it's time to press on the eye reading button. Boink. Wait a couple seconds until it finishes scanning, and then a green light will appear. Boop. Finally, slide the starting lever all the way to the right. Press the button. Ready. Time to remember. Oh, I like the sketchy art style for this. Is this a memory? Why is everything black? I can't see anything. Even the atmosphere is dense and the sound abnormal. It's anguishing, as if looking down an abyss. I feel like the soundtrack, they might add like some creepy void noises or something. Checking the parameters of the memories channeler. Doesn't seem to be giving any error. Follows clearly from the image. I need to draw a fully seen so that it works correctly, but I had to give it a try. Huh. Maybe I could change some setup in the channeler to increase its sensitivity. Nothing to lose. It worked. It's not much, but it seems like there's something in my mind that I can indeed remember. Is the coat. This is my coat, the one I use for work. It's the only thing I can make out. But why? What are the rest? I double-check the coat in case I missed something. Everything counts. Just as I get closer to it, the image of taking out a wrinkly gift wrapper comes to mind. I could even make out the hustle of a cafe in the background, really far away. At this point, I'm clutching at straws. I need to know the truth. I take out my drawing sketchbook from one of the pockets and take note of every detail. This will have to do. Time to leave. I come back to reality, and I feel a bit dizzy and confused. I remove the headset and leave it in its place. Need to breathe. Need to chapstick. What did I delete off my mind, and why? Oh, that's better. Okay, it should be something important. Ever since my mother left, I decided I wouldn't use the memories channeler with myself. I need to figure it out, but it looks like it won't be easy. The one thing I know is that half-finished painting must be important. Leave it on the corkboard and add details as I go. Maybe I should close out the workroom for a few days. Take some short holidays. I don't have that many appointments anyway. I take the list of patients and check the ones who have appointments. Call them one by one to inform them about postponing those appointments for a week. Some complaints, some have no problem. When I finish my call with the last one, I let the tone sound. Am I sure about this? I know a lot of them won't return. I hope this is important. Finally leave the phone. I'll be able to complete the sketches I gain access to new memories. I truly enjoy seeing as a piece is evolving. It's time to create. My favorite part. Grab a blank canvas and place it on the easel. Take the notebook and use the sketches I did earlier as reference. I want to paint the picture that I have in my head. Stroke by stroke, hours pass by. When I realize... This could be a game about gooning. I'm sorry. When I realize I'm giving the final touches, I step back and look at it. Something tells me this time, it'll work. Alright. Click it again just in case. Debería perfeccionar un poco mi estilo. Foto de visitor recuerdos. Okay. Oh, it's a coffee cup. Okay. Well, we know how to do this at least, so. Mouth. Is it always mouth, knees, brain, tummy? I don't know. Eyeball. And slide. There we go. When I step in the memory, I can't help but smile. This image did work for good. It's the cafe where I come to once in a while. Since I'm already a regular customer, the waiter knows me. I'll keep an eye on every detail in case there are clues. Alright, well, the coffee seems to be something. Seems to already asked for a leche y leche milk coffee, my favorite. It's still hot, so there's no way I've been here for long. Okay. Hit me with the clue right. I love sitting here and watching the hours go by. Hey there, Day. Hi, Nayara. Everything's fine? You mentioned earlier that you're expecting someone, right? Haven't arrived yet? Oh. How long have I been waiting? Not much. 10 minutes most. Don't worry, I'm sure it won't be long now. Hope so. You know I'm not a fan of waiting. Yeah, I remember the one guy arrived 45 minutes late. Poor guy arrived all sweaty and you were long gone. Best part was his face when I told him you weren't here anymore. I swear he was about to cry. Didn't you tell him something like you had to pay for my order? That kind of rings a bell. That's right. Though I immediately told him it was a joke. He was turning so red I thought he was dying right there, just where you are. Poor guy. No wonder he didn't speak to me again. So, shall I ask who you were waiting for today? I'm waiting for... memory reading error. We met not long ago. Turns out that memory reading error, and... So we began speaking. I must have known this would happen. I must have deleted a lot of memories with that person. That's why my memory can't remember a lot yet. My memory can't remember a lot yet. Okay. Preguntar por su trabajo. Oh, I can't even select that one anyway. What's working as a waiter here like? Well, not so bad. The place is nice and it's never full to the brim. Also, my boss is really nice, too. Sometimes when she's a bit nutty, you want to stay away, but otherwise, no complaints. Sounds good. Nothing better than a good work environment. You commented that you needed this pay for your studies, right? What are you studying? Medicine. I've always wanted to help people. That's why you inspire me so. You help them with the problems that bother their minds, and I'll help with their physical ones. We make a great team, then. I guess... Hello? Something broke. My keys. Well, I like where it's going. Demo's a little finagled, or I misclicked something somewhere, but it's cute. I'll keep an eye on this one.